The Utah Jazz are coming off of a pretty successful season after surprising a lot of people, and just recently, news broke that they are trading for John Collins, and let me just tell you, this trade is way bigger than you would think. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down how the Jazz were able to win more games than expected last year, and how what they've done so far this offseason is going to turn even more heads in the upcoming season. Before I begin, I would really appreciate it if you would drop a like and subscribe. It only takes 5 seconds, plus you can always change your mind. I'm on the road to 20k subscribers, and we are just growing super fast right now. Alright, so last season, the Jazz finished with a record of 37-45, and with the way they started out, it was looking like they could have made the playoffs. But at the end of the day, it probably would have been better if they lost more games to get a better draft pick, but it was a fun season, and they proved that they are already headed in the right direction. And one player who really broke out into a star that this team acquired from the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Donovan Mitchell trade is Lauri Markkanen, who averaged over 25 points and 8 rebounds a game, and he represented the city in the All-Star game that was held in Utah. Clarkson was also another guy who had a pretty good season, averaging over 20 points a game, but sometimes he took wild shots, but overall, he was a spark plug that this team needed, and he could create shots when the offense was stagnant. Also, there were many other young players that really stood out last season from this team. Walker Kessler was able to solidify himself as a starting center in this league, and he brought tons of intensity on defense and became a block machine. It just really has been crazy to watch how Utah was able to tear apart their whole entire roster and rebuild into one of the most exciting up-and-coming teams in just 1 year. And they have so many future first-round draft picks that they're going to be deadly at upcoming trade deadlines. Alright, now to talk about the John Collins trade. The Jazz pretty much had nothing to lose with this one, and they got him for almost nothing. I was actually shocked to see how low the asking price ended up being, but I guess Atlanta just wanted him off the team. Last season in Atlanta, Collins averaged just over 13 points a game, but shot poorly from behind the arc and really just dealt with all the rumors that Atlanta wanted him gone for the whole season. Now that Collins has a new home in Utah, I think he is going to be able to settle back in, and all he really needs to do is get back to shooting over 35% from behind the arc, and he will be fine. I'm actually super excited to see how he and Markkanen will pair up, because I think their skill sets will complement each other very well. Markkanen has become an unstoppable scorer, and Collins is an athletic lob finisher who has potential to be a decent scorer if he can figure things out again. As a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, I'm actually jealous that Utah was able to land this guy because he was one of the offseason targets that I wanted. I know people love to make some trades seem like a bigger deal than they are, and I know this one isn't going to drastically change the outcome of the season for this team next year, but I think Collins definitely has some value and will help the depth of the rotation. That's really all I have to say for this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this trade, and if you think the Jazz can make the playoffs this upcoming season. It's definitely been a crazy offseason so far, and we are really just getting started. Thank you all so much if you made it to this point in the video, and if you enjoyed and haven't yet, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. With trades coming left and right nowadays, there is just so much to talk about, so make sure to stay tuned for more future content, and until next time, I will see you all later.